It looks like police find a baby living in a roach-infested house of horrors. Now, let's see what all this is about. Remember, people living like this sometimes have serious mental issues. So we can't be too judgy, but of course we're going to judge anyway to see what our thoughts are. Let's get over into it and see what we can find out.
Fire rescue requested a welfare check while assisting an elderly man inside a home. They reported unsanitary conditions, including waste-stained bedding, insects, and garbage throughout the residence. But when officers arrived, what they uncovered inside raised even more concern.
Can we come in?
Detectives say the home had a strong odor, with signs of severe throughout. While speaking with Taché, they noticed an infant inside a playpen, and what they saw raised immediate concern. As she explained how she had been dealing with the situation, her response only made things worse.
Whose kid is that?
Mine.
You understand there's bugs in there with that baby, right?
Oh God, no.
Oh God, no. Have you seen the state of this house?
Well, yeah, we try to.
That's why I'm here right now, to make sure the kid's okay. The kid's right now laying in a pack and play with bugs all over him.
And we try to keep it clean in here.
Alright. You have an ID? Is this your baby?
Yes.
Can you grab your ID for me?
Is there any other child that lives in this house? Who are these two beds for?
Those are beds really in here from my cousins.
How old are they?
They're in their 30s, 40s.
Where's the kid's dad?
He's at work?
Does he live here too?
Yes.
Do you think that state of this house is okay?
Oh no, we're working on it. It was worse before.
Okay.
It was worst before. Jesus, let's keep going.
Yeah. My main issue is there's roaches and bugs and flies crawling all over that baby. Alright, I'm gonna make a phone call. I'll be right back, alright? This is an issue.
How many times here?
Huh?
How many times here?
Alright.
Due to the severity of the conditions, the major case unit took over the investigation immediately. Before approaching the parents with a warrant, investigators learned that 31-year-old Taché and 32-year-old Nicholas had moved in 2 years earlier to care for the elderly man. When detectives spoke with him, he revealed he didn't even know who was supposed to be helping him. His condition told a different story. He was unable to walk, feed himself, or manage basic needs, showing clear signs of neglect. That raised a serious question. If this was how he was being cared for, what about any children in the home? And what they uncovered next only made things worse.
So they moved in to take care of the elderly man. I would like to know if the house was like that before they moved in, or did they do that themselves? Jesus.
Hey, can I call you back in a second? Okay, I'll call you back in a minute. It's okay, let's talk to that seven times.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So, I definitely, I'm gonna want to explain everything to you in a second. These gentlemen here, it's important that you take on, they're going to be cooperative gentlemen.
Okay.
You're going to be placed in custody right now, okay? I'm going to answer any questions you have.
If you
But
cooperate,
for now,
put
we're
them
just
up
going to
front,
start
okay?
custody,
Okay, can I at least tell my wife what's
We're going
happening?
to talk to her too, yeah. I promise you're going to have a chance to.
I'm gonna do 2 sets on you. Alright, so it'll be more comfortable for you. Okay.
We're going to get you by their car, and then we'll give you and her a chance to talk to you. Hey, can we talk to you one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So, it's important right now. These gentlemen are going to take you into custody, okay? Take a deep breath.
I'm just going to put it in front if you're respectful with us.
I'll answer any questions you have, whatever I can explain. But for now, let's just get this done here, okay?
Do you have anything in your pockets or anything like that?
No.
Do you have any close friends or like a family member that we might be able to call in reference to caring for your child in the meantime?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's my mom.
Okay. Do they live local here?
Yeah, she lives in the F section.
Okay, perfect.
That's good news. Do you know her number off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Mom, anybody else just in case we can't reach or find mom?
I can't remember numbers off the top of my head.
If you want us to get a hold of your phone and then you can check it yourself to see if there's any other options just in case.
What's your mom's name?
Marguerite.
Marguerite. And what's her last name?
Where is it at in the house?
I think it's on the zebra chair. It's
The one that you sleep
charger.
on?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
She's oh. Let me take a nap.
Your fiance's over here too. Yeah, we'll get you guys together here in a second. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, we'll be over there to answer any questions that you have. Let me grab your phone really quick, and I want to make sure somebody's with your little one in the meantime, okay?
Where's the baby at?
I just put him in the packet play because he's asleep.
Okay. Perfect. He's sleeping, so this should...
He's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
What if I do?
Right now, the issue here is child definition of statute. The conditions of the home it's not acceptable.
We've been cleaning it.
I'm sorry that you guys have to go through this, but there's no way to sugarcoat it. It's not an option, and the bug spray is not even safe for the kid either. That's not a viable solution for an already unfit living condition. Like spraying around the crib and all that. There's a couple things that
Well,
that are an
he's
issue,
in there.
and there's
Whiskey making brother.
a real issue with conditions too. It's a list. He's not being cared for a number of reasons, and there's a bit of a mix-up between whose job is whose, and it seems like none of the jobs ultimately are really getting done, if ever. And that's not something I can sugarcoat. I mean, that's where we're at. That's the summary of it. I'll have way more details when
The officer is very nice about it. I mean, he's walking her through it, but ultimately, the state of the house is unacceptable. Now, is that a mental health issue? Is that some other problem? Is there an excuse that would be reasonable to cause this, or to make all this make sense? But let's keep going into this.
I put this on paper, but that's the summary of it. I don't have any other. I can't beat around the bush. That's the problem. If you think of a question, we're going to get you going over there. But if you think of a question, I'll be back over there in a minute. And if you guys have something else, I'll be happy to answer whatever I can.
Okay.
But without sitting here for 30 minutes talking about it, that's the gist of it, okay?
I want to go to my...
Okay. We'll be over there in a minute. These are good guys. You're in good hands.
Tashai, 31, and Nicholas, 32, were both charged with child neglect and elderly neglect. The infant was placed with family members. The elderly man, the reason deputies were called to the house in the first place, was transported to a hospital for treatment. Both victims are now part of a separate investigation by the Florida Department of Children and Families. Sheriff Rick, speaking afterward, said the conditions of the home were no place for a toddler or a senior with serious medical issues, and that the two in custody had feigned ignorance, putting in his words, zero effort. The question this case leaves behind isn't really about the couple under arrest. It's about how many people were close enough to see and didn't, because an infestation like that doesn't happen overnight. Let us know your thoughts down below and hit subscribe for more.
Yeah, I mean, he's 100% right. Think about it. When we first went into the house, she mentioned, yes, she was like, oh no, those beds are for my cousins. I think she said cousins, 30 and 40 years old. So they saw this house. They stayed in there. They didn't tell anybody, or did they think that it's not their place to tell anybody? Mind their own business. The real question is, how can you sleep in there? Because I feel something just, no, I couldn't. And the fact that bugs were crawling on the baby. Or bugs were in there with the baby. They didn't specifically say crawling on them, but come on now. If they're in the crib, they most likely crawled on them. Who should be held responsible? Ultimately, the parents who are supposed to be looking after the child. They said they were cleaning. I've done a lot of cleaning in my day. Cleaning up my room, cleaning up the house. It don't take that long to clean a house. Especially if you work hard and get it clean. Then you call the exterminator, get all them bugs wiped out. It might be a money problem. But and I'm assuming they might not even have to pay any kind of mortgage because they was moved in there to support the grandfather or the older man. But that's just some guessing on my part. Let me know your thoughts on this situation, y'all. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said. It's a crazy situation, but they have to look after the child, the needs of the child, and the senior who cannot help himself. But let's see what charges they end up getting, or how much time they will get, or if they get any time at all. And if you chalk it up to mental health, will they do that? Let me know your thoughts on that situation, y'all. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said.